That's right, Ian back again. Now, I'm a massive fan of the Call of Duty games. They have an amazing online experience which has taken years of careful crafting to perfect. I have bought and loved every single one of the games, even spending all my hard-earned cash on the DLC map packs as well. That is, until Modern Warfare 2 came out and slapped a hefty price tag on their multiplayer add-ons. Partly out of principle and partly out of protest, I decided never to download these overpriced map packs, unless the price was dropped. The big companies know people will pay anything for these games, and this was my two-fingered salute to the money-grabbing men in suits. This was my way to say, screw you hippies, stop raising the price of your games. People don't have enough money to buy loads of games at their current pricing anyway, and if they spend all their money on your overpriced cloneware, smaller gaming companies lose out and the gaming industry as a whole suffers. Phew. Well, you can imagine my delight then when I heard about Blacklight Tango Down, a download-only game which offers an experience similar to that of a full-price game, but for the same cash as one of the previously mentioned map packs. Finally, a developer who felt the same way as the gaming public and who wasn't scared to stand up to the gaming giants. Badass. Blacklight Tango Down has been tailor-made for shooter lovers, mixing the fast-paced action of old-school shooters such as Doom and Unreal with the good looks and customization elements of the more modern killfests such as Modern Warfare and Killzone 3. In fact, it borrows heavily from all the big-name FPS games and creates a juicy pick-and-mix of all the best parts of these and brings them together in a hectic, action-packed, futuristic blaster. The game is split into two unequal parts, 8v8 online multiplayer which houses all your deathmatch and domination style game modes, and then there's Black Ops, a cooperative story mode which you can play with up to 3 of your mates online. I say unequal parts because, to be honest, there's nothing special about Black Ops. There's a watered down storyline to give the whole thing a point.
Intel reports indicate a large group of order troops in your vicinity.
And the mini missions and wave upon wave of enemies to dispatch make it kind of fun when playing with your mate, but it just seems a bit of a filler when comparing it to the meat of the game, which is the multiplayer mode. Multiplayer is where the game truly shines. It's what it was made for, and it's what you'll be spending the majority of your time playing. It's a smooth ride, fast-paced, and the controls are easy to pick up for any shooter fan, and there are loads of maps to strut your stuff on. Beware though, some maps do tend to reward spawn camping, especially when playing team deathmatch, and these matches can often become massively frustrating as you try to escape your base without spawning, dying, spawning, dying, spawning, dying, spawning, dying, etc. When people are playing fair though, the battles are well balanced and lean towards the realistic side of war, so a couple of well placed shots in the chest should bring your target down. No unloading 2 clips into a target that's bouncing around like Zebedee after 15 cans of Red Bull before they finally drop, oh no, which is nice. There are 5 weapons you can choose from to commit virtual murder with, including an assault rifle, shotgun and sniper rifle, and each can be customised to an insane level. As you advance through the ranks and earn weapon unlocks, you can replace the barrels, magazines, buttstocks, anything really, and each addition affects the overall performance of the gun. There are probably literally trillions of combinations, and sometimes it's just fun running around picking weapons up off the floor just to see what kind of gun your opponent has made. Inquisitive bang! The bestest and freshest aspect of the weapon customization though has to be the weapon tags. These are a stroke of genius and customization fans will love them. These tiny charms hang from your gun and not only give the whole thing a little bit of personality, they can also slightly affect your weapon stats. Great idea, but I just wish there was some kind of mechanic which lets you see other players' tags or show off your own. The level of depth to this game is truly amazing. Once you learn your way around, you can spend hours customising your weapons and soldier before heading into battle. One thing that makes Blacklight stand out from the crowd is that it takes all the old formulas and puts a fresh new spin on them. Flashbangs are replaced by a grenade which blue screen of deaths your visor, while the smoke grenades create an awesome digital effect to block your view. Even capturing checkpoints has been given a new lease of life. You can stand by and wait for the checkpoint to activate by itself, or you can attempt to hack it by playing a small minigame. This will activate it much faster, but means you cannot protect yourself from incoming enemy forces. Ooh, choices. The biggest standout feature in the game though is the HRV, which is lazy person speak for Hyper Reality Visor. This visor lets you see through walls and find your target's location at the touch of a button. Careful though, because you can't shoot your gun while using it, so you're going to have to be very smart about when and where you activate it. The HRV is much more than a gimmick, and if you use it properly and employ some basic tactics, you will find yourself owning the battlefield. It works especially well if you play through with your friends as a team. For instance, on a long-range sniping map, one player could be the sniper while the other could use the HRV and be the spotter. Sweet! Just like real war, but in the future, and with less chance of dying. Zombie have raised the bar for other developers who are making download-only games, and they have created one of the most impressive and good-looking games available on any of the modern consoles download services. Sure, there are a few flaws, but when attempting to create something of such a grand scale, there always will be. Especially with the lack of the mega budgets and lengthy development times of the larger games developers. Blacklight Tango Down is an amazing achievement. It's a great fun, really well put together shooter, and giving amazing value for money, it's well deserving of a download. Get it now! Wow, 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 wow.
Keep it real, keep it GameTank.